But it's the event that we could not bring back JAVON HARGRAVE, and we do have to go draft a defensive tackle. If Jalen Carter is on the board, it's going to be hard to pass up on a Jalen Carter. This is a guy that would have been a that could have been a first round pick, you guys. What's up? What's happening? What is popping? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another great edition of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone Bree, you guys, the daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first one is to buy me a coffee to fuel this channel. The second link is to shop the official Symone with the Sports, a merch collection. Get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the flower dye crew neck. But y'all, if you do not do anything else, turn your notification bells on. I'm trying to tell y'all, turn your notification bells on so you don't miss a single video or a single live stream. We will be going live Monday nights, Birds of Broad Street podcast, and we also will be going live tonight with Philly Mike from the Philly Talk podcast. So you don't want to miss anything. So you have to have your notification bells on. But y'all, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. Should the Philadelphia Eagles draft Jalen Carter if he falls later in the first round and he's available at one of our picks, or even if he falls to the second round? Because it came out yesterday, Jalen Carter was he was projected to be the #1 pick in this draft, and then it came out yesterday that he was involved in the fatal car crash that took the lives of a UGA football player and also of a UGA recruitment staff member. So they were apparently racing in Athens after the parade. One of Jalen's teammates and the recruiting staff member was racing in one car, and Jalen was racing in the other car. And we all know it ended tragically for 2 out of the 3 individuals. And so Jalen was at the combine yesterday. He was in Indianapolis yesterday, and a warrant was issued for his arrest. So he left the combine, went to Athens, but now he is back at the combine today. So I'm not a lawyer. My mom is a lawyer. So I be hearing some things. She be venting and stuff about her cases. I be listening. Okay, I'm a good listener. Every day she be talking about some people got going on. You know what I'm saying? Her clients. But there's one thing I know. If he had a warrant out for his arrest and he went to go accept those charges, accept the warrant, whatever, and the police released him and he's back at the combine, then that means he sorted some stuff out. He got some stuff cleared. Because if it was a situation where he didn't clear that stuff, I'm sure he would be in Athens jail and not at the combine. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I try not to judge people. The only thing that I feel in this situation is just sadness. Like, I don't feel any sort of judgment or any sort of shame on anybody. We all make poor decisions in life, very, very poor decisions that we regret. We all do. So I just try to refrain from holding judgment from everyone involved in the situation, refraining from holding any type of judgment, because we all make mistakes every day. And sadly, for some people, those mistakes end up being fatal. Those mistakes end up having higher consequences than some other people's mistakes. But at the end of the day, I try not to judge people in those situations. The only thing, I just feel sad that happened for everyone involved. And now Jalen Carter's draft stock has potentially dropped immensely. So Jalen Carter was expected to be the #1 pick in this draft. Should we draft Jalen Carter if he falls to number 10, or if we trade back, if we end up trading back and he ends up falling to 12? Heck, if he falls to number 30, shoot, if he falls to the second round, Lord knows how far Jalen Carter is going to drop after this incident, because people are going to attest the situation as a judgment of his character, 1, and then 2, people might not know exactly what in the court of law Jalen still has to sort out. Is he gonna have to serve jail time? Is he gonna be on probation? Like, it's just like, what is going to be the outcome of this case for Jalen Carter? So those two things are going to probably tank his draft stock. Like I said, he went from number 1. But overall, the question I'm asking you guys is, should the Philadelphia Eagles draft Jalen Carter if he is available to us with one of our first round picks, or if he's available to us in the second round? We know we could have some turnover at defensive tackle. Fletcher Cox is a free agent. JAVON Hargrave is a free agent. JAVON Hargrave is someone who I really want to bring back on this roster. He is a main priority to me, but it's the event that we could not bring back JAVON Hargrave, and we do have to go draft a defensive tackle. If Jalen Carter is on the board, it's going to be hard to pass up on a Jalen Carter. This is a guy that would have been a that could have been a first round pick, you guys. If he's available to us at any point in the draft, if he falls to us with one of our first round picks, if he falls to us in the second round, I don't see a situation where we can't draft Jalen Carter, you guys. We already have Jordan Davis from the UGA Bulldogs. This is another Bulldog. We drafted 2 Bulldogs last season, Nakobe Dean and Jordan Davis. This will be a 3rd Bulldog in 2 drafts. So if we draft Jalen Carter, then we can save so much money from not having to sign JAVON Hargrave. We can bring Fletcher Cox back. Shoot, we might bring JAVON back and keep Jalen Carter and have JAVON, Jalen Carter, and then Jordan Davis still rotating in, and we might not bring Fletcher Cox. Or shoot, we might be able to have all 4 of them guys. We might have all 4 of them guys. Let's say we work something out with JAVON Hargrave. Fletcher Cox comes back for a team-friendly deal. Jordan Davis on her rookie, and we get Jalen Carter, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. That is the ideal scenario. Just imagine the rotation. Oh. But even if we get Jalen Carter and we have to move on from JAVON or move on from Fletcher, what better scenario than having to move on from a Fletcher Cox, move on from a JAVON Hargrave, but replace them with a Jalen Carter? I don't see any better guy. I mean, a guy with, a clean record, but it's no better situation to replace a JAVON or a Fletcher Cox. So, y'all, I mean, it's sticky, yicky. Like Drake said, you know how sticky it get? It's a sticky situation. But if I'm looking at it with just my football lenses, and I know. It can be a little problematic, whatever. But if I'm looking at it with just football eyes, all other eyes and perspectives, toss to the fucking side. If I'm looking at it with just football eyes, take Jalen Carter if he falls. I think I'm willing to take the risk. I'm willing to take the risks. Around the league, there are a lot of people with a lot of criminal activity in their past and criminal activity in their present that they got going on right now. And I hope and I will manifest that Jalen Carter will have a bright future. He will be rehabbed. Whether he comes to the Eagles or not, y'all, I'm rooting for this guy because, like I said, it's just a traumatic and depressing situation. And I just have so much empathy for just what everyone involved has gone through and what is going through right now for those events. And I just hope that this young guy just doesn't slip into like a dangerous state of depression or a dangerous state of anxiety. I just wish all the positive vibes that I can push out with him and his family, with the victims' families as well. Like, all you can do is just hope. And if you're a praying woman, if you're a praying man, usually my prayer in these types of situations, I pray for comfort. Just please provide all the individuals involved comfort. Because there's nothing else, you lose a loved one, you lose someone so close. There's nothing else that you can just pray for but just comfort. So that's what I really, really, really hope for Jalen his family, the victim's family, and everyone just involved is just comfort. But y'all, this was a heavy edition of Symone with the Spizzords. Like I said, sometimes we gotta have these conversations every once in a while. Hopefully it's not too often, but like I said, if I'm just looking at it from my football lenses, we gotta draft Jalen Carter. We do. But y'all, like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rock with me. Check out the links down below. Buy me a coffee, help fill this channel. Shop the Symone with the Spizzords merch collection. Until I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.